The conflict in Ukraine has entered a new phase, marked by a surge in Ukrainian attacks on Russian military infrastructure. These strategic strikes deep behind the front lines target Russia's ability to sustain its war effort. By crippling supply lines and logistics, Ukraine aims to slow the Russian advance and buy valuable time. This shift in tactics reflects Ukraine's growing confidence and its determination to inflict maximum damage on the invading forces. These attacks are not merely symbolic gestures of defiance. They are calculated maneuvers designed to disrupt the flow of weapons, ammunition, and fuel to Russian troops. This strategy has yielded tangible results, forcing Russia to adapt its logistics and stretch its resources thin. The attacks have also exposed vulnerabilities in Russia's defenses, raising questions about its ability to protect critical infrastructure. This escalation comes at a critical juncture in the conflict. After months of intense fighting, the front lines have largely stabilized. Both sides are entrenched, and a protracted war of attrition looms. Ukraine's offensive actions signal its refusal to accept a stalemate. They demonstrate a commitment to actively shaping the battlefield and exploiting Russia's weaknesses. Ukraine has demonstrated increasing audacity in its targeting, striking military facilities well within Russian territory. One such attack targeted a fuel depot in the city of Kursk, a significant logistics hub for Russian forces operating in eastern Ukraine. The attack, reportedly carried out by a drone, triggered a massive fire that burned for hours. It sent shockwaves through Russia, highlighting the vulnerability of its rear areas to Ukrainian strikes. Another daring raid focused on an airbase in Crimea, the peninsula illegally annexed by Russia in 2014. Explosions rocked the Saki airbase, destroying several Russian warplanes and inflicting heavy damage on the facility. The attack, attributed to Ukrainian special forces or partisans operating behind enemy lines, exposed the fragility of Russia's grip on Crimea. These strikes carry immense symbolic weight. They demonstrate Ukraine's ability to project power far beyond its borders, striking targets that Moscow once considered untouchable. These attacks serve as a potent reminder that Russia's aggression will not go unanswered. They also underscore the high cost of the invasion, both in terms of military hardware and national prestige. Ukraine's recent successes on the battlefield would not have been possible without the substantial military aid provided by Western nations. In particular, the United States has played a pivotal role in supplying Ukraine with advanced weaponry and intelligence sharing that have proven instrumental in countering Russia's military advantage. The provision of high-mobility artillery rocket systems, or HIMARS, by the US has been a game-changer for Ukraine. These long-range, precision-guided rocket launchers have enabled Ukraine to strike Russian targets with pinpoint accuracy, disrupting their command and control centers, ammunition depots, and logistical hubs. The impact of HIMARS has been undeniable, forcing Russia to adapt its tactics and limiting its ability to concentrate forces. Beyond HIMARS, the US has provided Ukraine with a wide array of military equipment, including Javelin anti-tank missiles, Stinger anti-aircraft systems, Switchblade drones, and billions of dollars in financial assistance. This unwavering support has been crucial in bolstering Ukraine's defenses and enabling it to resist Russia's aggression effectively. The US has also played a key role in coordinating international efforts to provide military aid to Ukraine, rallying allies and partners to contribute to Ukraine's defense. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has repeatedly called on the international community to increase its support for Ukraine, emphasizing that continued military aid is essential for Ukraine to liberate its territories from Russian occupation. Zelensky has argued that a Ukrainian victory is crucial not only for the future of his country, but also for the defense of democratic values and the rules-based international order. Zelensky has specifically requested additional heavy weaponry, including long-range missiles, tanks, and fighter jets, to enable Ukraine to push back Russian forces and reclaim its lost territories. He has also stressed the importance of sustained financial assistance to support Ukraine's war-torn economy and provide humanitarian relief to millions of displaced citizens. Zelensky's pleas have resonated with Western leaders who have pledged to stand by Ukraine for as long as it takes. However, Concerns about escalating the conflict and provoking Russia have led some countries to hesitate in providing Ukraine with the most advanced weaponry it seeks. Zelensky has urged his allies to overcome these concerns, arguing that Russia only understands strength and that a more robust response is needed to deter further aggression.